Hello! Welcome to Orchard Slope. I'm super brand new at this whole YouTube thing, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm over on Instagram all the time. It's basically where I got my start, and I like to focus on farmhouse decor, how to style on a budget, a little bit of how-tos and fun, kid-friendly crafts and things over there, and then a little bit of homeschool thrown in. So basically, I'll put a link down to Instagram. If you're not following, you should go over there. But to answer the question that I get all the time on Instagram is, how do I get my space to look like your house? That's not what I'm going to answer, because everybody's house should look like their own. But I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks on how I style my open shelves, which is what we're going to do today, and make it look very visually appealing. Basically, it's an equation. You fill in the different parts, and then you'll get this great display that you can be proud of, and your house will look exactly the way that you want it. So today I'm going to work on open shelves, but the same styling works whether you're doing a kitchen counter or a tiered tray or your TV stand or an entryway, whatever it is. Same ideas. You can just use it anywhere in your house. So I hope you enjoy. Come hang out with me while I style my shelves, and here we go. Right off the bat, I always think that it's better to start with a clean slate. So I take everything off and I separated out the stuff that I wasn't for sure going to be using, which was all of my Easter bunnies and stuff. And then I kept some of the stuff that I might be using. Cleaned everything off and have a nice fresh start. Next, I like to grab everything that I think that I might use, because if I can see everything in one spot, it helps to inspire me. I get a better idea of what I want to get going with on the shelves. So first thing first, my sign was my focal point. I knew I needed to add that first to give me some inspiration, and then my other big items that I knew that I was going to have on there. If I can place the big items first, then it gives me a better foundation for putting in all the cute little decorative items. I think the most important part is keeping everything balanced. So I knew that I wanted to put these cake stands and some of my serving pieces up on the shelves, so I needed to make sure it was balanced. If I was going to put some cake stands on the bottom, I kind of wanted to balance it out with a cake stand up on top, and then if I had some green on the bottom, then I wanted to make sure and have some green on the top with some pops of white. It all just needs to balance out and look like it was intentional. And now basically what I'm doing is making little miniature vignettes. I have a blog post all about how to make good vignettes, but I'll give you the short, condensed version. Groups of 3. It almost always looks better when things are in a group of 3. So you may notice that I've got the green cake stand, the white cake stand, and the other white cake stand. That kind of makes a group of 3. Okay, to give you a close-up view, now I've got the little vignette on the right, I've got the pepper grinder, the little creamer, and the lavender. So you've got different heights, you got a little bit of different texture in there with the lavender, and I got my odd numbers. And then on the left, I've got the enamel pitcher with the creamer, which I think I actually switch out for something else here in a little bit, and then the butter dish, which is a totally different height, but since they're all from the same line, the jadeite is actually from the Pioneer Woman collection at Walmart, then it kind of keeps it all balanced out together. Okay, next I wanted to add some height on the top, so that's why I added in the lavender to those pictures. It also draws in my theme of lavender and jadeite and white. And you can see that I added this cookie jar, and I knew from the start that it wasn't going to work, but I kept trying to make it work because I love it. It's gorgeous, but it was just too many round items. So it's also really good to vary the shape and the size of the items that you're using. So that cookie jar was not going to work. So instead I grabbed some old books that I had, and that added some height to that enamel pitcher. and it was more pleasing to the eye than the round and the round. So now I've got the round enamel with the lavender in it, and then next to it's a little square lavender, so they're a little bit different. Okay, you can see I was super indecisive, which is kind of how I do things, but the shorter picture and the longer picture fit better together, whereas the fat picture with the green picture, it didn't work. So it's all about balancing everything out. It's not going to be perfect right off the bat, but if you just keep moving things around, eventually you'll probably land on something that you like. And again, you can see, trying to balance things out. I put a lavender on the right hand side, so then I decided to put one on the left hand side so that it would all equal out. Okay, last but not least is adding in all the cute little touches. This is my favorite part. I added in the little birds. I think this is where your personality can really come out. So I added in the little birds, the little eat sign, and it just gives your eye a place to rest, and like you see the vignette and then you see the cute little spring touches. I could easily pull those out halfway through the summer and add something in to make it more summery and less spring, but it just adds all the personality to it. Okay, so I wasn't quite happy with how everything was popping there on the bottom, so I decided to add in a basket for some more visual appeal. It kind of breaks up the white of the wall behind there, so I just put the basket behind it. It's kind of like when you put a basket on a table, and even though you put the same items into it, it looks cuter when it's all in a basket, so that's what I was doing there. And that's it. Once you put all the little pieces together, the hard work pays off and you get the finished product. I hope that helped. I hope that you got some great inspiration on how to style your house and how it's super simple. Just follow some easy steps and boom, you'll have a beautiful house just the way you want it. I think the biggest thing that I would say if you're just getting started is just go for it. Just create a little vignette here and there, and then pretty soon it's going to be super easy. I basically started, I just took the things that I had in my own house, so it cost me zero money, and I would just play with them until I got it the way that I liked it. It takes some practice, but pretty soon you'll get there. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm a little bit new here to YouTube, so actually I don't know where all the things that I'm pointing at, but anyways, find the subscribe button, find the thumbs up. It'd be super appreciated, and I have some great things coming soon to YouTube, so I'm new, but I'm not leaving. Have a good day.